The ball is in Metro Louisville's court after the Trump administration dropped the city's consent decree and local leaders are taking action to implement change. It's our top story today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jose Alonso. WHAS11's Clarice Shaley and photojournalist Aspen Hester have more reaction on a recent Metro Council resolution.
Louisville Metro Council slimly voted in a resolution endorsing recommendations by the United States Department of Justice for improvements to LMPD, but not before debate.
And I didn't see anything in the language that had anything positive to say about our LMPD. The bad guys are gone.
LMPD has admitted that they are committed to moving us forward. This is just our part of that. It's our part to say, we hear you and we're ready to move forward.
Metro Council member Anthony Piagentini says he doesn't believe the resolution was needed.
We had already agreed to do oversight through the Government Accountability and Oversight Committee, of which I'm the vice chair.
And while Bishop Dennis Lyons, a community leader who's been involved with Louisville's consent decree, is happy the resolution was signed, he's still worried about how it will be implemented without federal oversight.
So it's almost making it null and void until we see it with our eyes and feel it on our streets. We ain't gonna believe it.
A federal judge still has not made a ruling officially ending the consent decree agreement in Louisville. For WHAS 11, I'm Clarice Shaley on your side.
The city announced they were taking up their own police reform actions and mentioned they have already implemented hundreds of reforms since the release of the federal report's findings. And new tonight, LMPD says they shut down an illegal pop-up party along River Road last night. Police say they were contacted around 11:30 by Metro ABC asking for assistance shutting down the party. Metro ABC said several hundred people were in a parking lot across the street from the walking bridge. Video from LMPD shows crowds of people coming out of a building that holds an event space. Officers did clear the area and say no arrests were made. And new tonight, the Kroger in Germantown is closed this weekend to deal with a rodent infestation. Earlier this week, the Louisville Health Department found evidence of the issue along 3 aisles. Those affected aisles contain bread and pasta products. The health department ordered Kroger to close that area, remove all product, and break down the shelving. Kroger had initially only closed the affected aisles, but now on Kroger's website, a message is letting people know the store is completely shut down until Monday morning. The liquor store, fuel station, and prescription drive-thru remains open. And this Father's Day in Louisville, and we're seeing a lot of sunshine peeking through these thick clouds. Meteorologist Danielle Moss is joining us tonight. Danielle, it's also feeling quite humid.
It is feeling quite humid, Jose, and that's because we are tracking some of those showers and thunderstorms that just continue to pop up across Kentuckiana. Here's a look at our current satellite and radar. There's a convective system moving through Missouri, and that is definitely causing some heavy downpours. It was even a severe thunderstorm warning a little bit earlier this evening. As of right now, we're starting to see some of those showers really start to increase as they pass down to the south. Here's the deal. If you do get one of those showers, expect that humidity to kind of linger around, and you're going to feel the difference outside. Here's a live look into Jeffersonville this evening. You can see those beautiful clouds. It is nice and it is dry. Current temperatures right now is 84 degrees, but it feels like 88. You can feel the humidity in the air. Over the next 12 hours, we're going to be dropping down into the low 70s. Around 5 a.m., it'll be around 72 degrees. Expect a mostly cloudy start to your day. Also, we will be fighting back some of that fog once again. If you have any late night plans or any early morning plans for your Monday, remember those low beams. In fact, visibility could be dropping less than a mile in some places. You want to make sure that you are prepared for that. It looks like we'll start to see some of those skies clearing out of here by the time we head into your Monday, really late morning, mid-morning into your early afternoon. Highs tomorrow near 86 degrees. We'll be looking at that AM fog and some more afternoon showers once again. I have more details on that coming up in my full forecast.
Thanks, Danielle. Today at Ratterman Funeral Home, the public gathered to honor fallen LMPD Detective Michelle Rush. Detective Rush died from cancer this week at the age of 35. She was with the department for 10 years as a child abuse investigator. Her work was always commended. Her two sergeants saying she was the best detective they've had. The LMPD Foundation does have a fundraiser up right now to help Rush's family cover funeral expenses. During her own diagnosis, she helped care for a young victim of abuse, an 8-year-old girl so emaciated she weighed 22 pounds. Deputy Chief Emily McKinley said that case best described her work ethic.
The doctors said that this was the worst case that they have ever seen. And, you know, that's one thing for detectives to get this case, but Michelle loved the work she did, and she loved the victims and the people that she served, especially the kids. And she visited this girl in the hospital daily, every day. Even on her days off, she went and visited this little girl in the hospital.
The LMPD Foundation does have a fundraiser up right now to help Rush's family cover those funeral expenses. If you wish to contribute, we have information on our website. That's WHAS11.com. Rush's funeral will be held tomorrow afternoon. The University of Kentucky has announced who will lead its new Look Athletic department. The university spinned its department off into a nonprofit LLC earlier this year. The goal is to make the department more competitive with the new world of college athletics. This week, UK announced that former NFL tight end Jacob Tamme and Keyland CEO and President Shannon Arville will join the board as outside experts. Mitch Barnhart calls this move a win for Kentucky.
You know, I said earlier that the flywheel that has been college athletics traditionally for over the years has sort of slowed down a little bit. We got to find a new way to feed it with some new energy, and this gives us the chance to do that.
The other outside expert is former Fanatics executive Chris Prendadell.